Alright, so this video is looking at the argumentative essay. This is an overview of the argumentative essay, and specifically students will be able to understand the difference between a regular essay and an argumentative essay. So the first thing I like to tell students is when you, especially with reading, when you're looking at a big word, you need to look for the word in the word. So for example, argumentative, big word. But what's the word in there? It means argue. What does argue mean? It means to debate something or argue something. Like, I think I am right and I think you're wrong. So what's the two sides? This side and that side. Okay. So in this essay, you're going to argue something. So let's look at that. So let's look at the rubric first, and then look at the differences between this essay and the other essays. So here we are looking at the rubric, and we're looking at the highest mark that you can get, 100%, and we're looking at the introduction section. And the main differences to point out from the introduction, from this intro to the essays and previous essays, is that you're going to have to define the problem in this essay. So that does not mean you don't do the other background information things that you can do in the other essay that we talked about before. For example, giving people's opinions, definitions, bringing up past to present, looking at the opposite of the thesis. All those things you can still do in this essay, but you're going to have to just make sure that you also include definition of the problem. So what are the two sides of this argument? So for example, if the topic is we should buy cats or people should buy cats, then you're going to set up that argument. What are the two sides? Some people are arguing for it and some people are arguing against it. So define the topic. Also, a key important thing is stating your position. So if we go back to this example topic of people should buy cats, you would have to say your position, meaning which side do you think? Do you think they should or they should not? Which side do you are you arguing? And that is your position. Next part of the rubric is the body paragraphs, and as you'll see, this one is not just body paragraphs, but is arguments. But I would say that this is the first two body paragraphs. So this is the first two body paragraphs, and it's very similar to what we have done before. So these are just regular first paragraph, why I think people should buy cats, and the second paragraph, another reason why I think people should buy cats, and giving good arguments and points and evidence to support that. The next part is the third body paragraph. Okay, so this is the third body paragraph, and this body paragraph is going to do something slightly different. It's going to have a counter argument and refutation. So basically what this means is that in this third body paragraph, you're still arguing the same side of your argument. So for example, if we use this topic of people should buy cats, and let's just say, for example, I'm against it. So I think people should not buy cats as pets. Then my first two body paragraphs are going to give a reason why people should not buy cats, and a second reason why people should not buy cats. In the third body paragraph, I'm going to bring up an argument. All right, I'm going to bring up a point from the other side. So what would be a reason why somebody would argue that we should buy cats? Maybe they say that cats are clean. Okay, so that's the opposing argument or the enemy's argument. Okay, so this is just a point from the other side I'm arguing against. And one of the points for this topic is that cats are clean. And then I'm going to refute that. I like to talk about, if you ever seen Hulk and Hulk smash, he smashes things. This is what you're doing when you refute something. You're going to smash this enemy. You're going to smash it and make sure that that you're going to prove why this is not a good argument. Okay, so we're going to look at an example. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're planning for your argument essay is to make a T chart. So a T chart is basically setting up both sides of an argument. And you have one side which we call pros or con, and then the other side called cons. With the pros, we also can say you're with the topic. So in this case, you agree that people should buy cats, or you can be con against the topic. So you think you're going to argue why people should not buy cats. And T-chart is really great for just getting your ideas. It should be very fast, less than a minute. Just quickly get all your ideas out, as many as you can. What are arguments why people should not buy cats, because they could have diseases, they could be dirty, they could be lazy, they could damage things, they need attention, they need grooming, they need special food, they can cause allergies, and then quickly just write down what are arguments that people will write with it. They're kind, you can play with them, they're easy to care for, they're cute, clean, love to hug, and good company. So after you do your T-chart, and a T-chart is important because you want to see both sides of the argument, then you're going to go to your outline. Like I said before, your outline should be a quick, dirty outline. You don't have to worry about spelling and all that other things. So here are the first two body paragraphs. This is just the body paragraphs. Just quickly get your just right topic sentence and try to get as many of those ideas under that just right topic sentence. So cats require maintenance. So in this essay, arguing against buying cats, and why? Because they require maintenance. How do they require maintenance? Because they need special food, they can damage things, so you have to watch them carefully, and they need grooming. So these are a few reasons, a few ways that cats need maintenance. Second body paragraph, cats can cause health problems. So people that might have allergies can get allergies from them. They could have diseases like fleas and ticks, and similar to the last one, which could be they could have fleas and ticks, which can cause, health problems for kids or babies or people or adults. All right, so let's look at the third body paragraph. So with the third body paragraph, I like to tell students to think about wine in the Quran. So the reason why I bring this up is because in the Quran, it talks about wine, and it says that, yes, there is a little good in wine, but the bad outweighs the good. The bad is more than the good, and this is why it's unlawful. So I like that example because either way, if you're arguing against the topic or you're arguing for a topic, this is pretty much what you're doing in that third body paragraph. You're bringing up an argument from the other side, and you're showing, and then you're going to smash that argument. You're going to show why that argument is not good. Or if you're arguing for a topic, you're going to say, yeah, there are some bad things about cats, but the good outweighs the bad, right? And so again, you're smashing that counter argument. So let's look at the example with our topic. So here's an example of that third body paragraph. Again, the topic was, or the position in this paper was, people should not buy cats. And the third body paragraph is bringing up an argument from the other side, which is that one of the arguments on the other side was that cats are easy to care for, right? So it said that cats are easy to care for, and so this paragraph is arguing that they're not that easy to care for. So an example of a topic sentence could be something like, some people think that cats are easy to care for. However, they are not that easy. So again, there is some good, cats are kind of easy to care for, but they're not that good. And I'm going to show you why they're not that easy to care for, right? You still have to groom them. You have to brush their hair and do things like that. You still have to clean their litter box, which is not very fun. And you got to keep them from destroying your stuff, scratching up your couch and rugs and things like that. So again, the third body paragraph, we show that, yeah, there is some good in cats. However, the bad is more. So we're smashing that counter argument or refuting it. So it's your turn. Let's see you guys swim.